What's up, guys? So today I have the acquisition stash glitch for after season 1 reloaded patch. Now I'm going to show you two methods today that should work, but just know that both of these methods are still being researched and you should do them at your own risk. However, the second method is foolproof as well as it is just safer to do. So make sure that you check out both. I'd also highly suggest you do this with the duplication glitch. You'll find that at the top right or in the description below. And with that, enjoy. Alright guys, so you can see here I have 119 items out of 110 in my acquisition stash. Clearly I glitched these items into my acquisition stash. And a lot of people are reporting that when you go to actually replace an item, right, swap an item with something in your rewards, which is the acquisition stash glitch, you're going to hit that limit anyway instead of bypassing it. So there's one simple step that you need to do in between these two things. So you can see here I'm trying to swap one of my items in my inventory to put in and therefore go up. You can see I have 117 out of 110 right now. So each item that I'm taking out, right, I'm no longer being able to put that back. So now I have a large rucksack with a bunch of rare items and I have no idea what to do with them. Well, let me get into exactly how you can bypass this new patch. Alright, so just a heads up, this is going to be very painful, guys, but what I want you to do is delete everything until you have less than 10 in your acquisition stash. Yes, you heard me right. It sucks. I had to do it. But what you want to do is delete items until you get below 10. And what's going to happen is it's going to reset your profile. It's going to reset your acquisition stash on your profile so that you have obviously less than 10 and you can store things normally, right? Let's think non-glitched, right? Let's just call it that. So you put in an item normally into your acquisition stash, you can store up to 10, etc., etc. But essentially what happens is you get yourself below 10. So you can see right here, I'm at 9 out of 10. And what's going to happen is you're going to actually be able to swap things back into your acquisition stash. So you can see now the original acquisition stash works again. Watch, I'm at 10. That's normal. But let's do it again just to prove to you I can get above 10, right? There we go. Now we're at 11 out of 10. I've proven the glitch actually does work. But what I'm also going to show you guys is I'm going to transfer everything out of my inventory, everything out of my rucksack right now. And I'm going to show you guys that you can get above 19 because I've seen multiple people post and say they can only get up to 19. So at this point, knowing all the information that I know now after all these glitches have come out, got patched, and now this bypass, I highly suggest that if you only can get to 19, that what you do is you reset your acquisition stash like I just did a minute ago. And what I mean by that is get it below 10. If you get it below 10, it acts normally, then get it up to 10, right, so that it's maxed out without erroring, and then try to do the acquisition stash glitch. I can pretty much guarantee you guys it should work. However, just remember glitches do not always work as intended, but it seems like this is the way around it. You can actually see here I get above 19. So watch this. Here we go, and I'm officially at 20. So there it is. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go through method 2 with you. So this does not require any deleting, but it is still being researched. So make sure that you play around with this, but I'm going to show you what has been found as well as just go through what I'm doing in order to get this glitch right. So the requirements for this glitch, you need an operator with a small ruck, operator with a large ruck, and 10 plus items. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start filling my inventory. And what you're going to see here, I'm going to fill these last 5 slots, and then I'm going to try to switch over to this operator with a smaller ruck. And you'll notice my items get switched over. 2 of them get sorted out, and then you'll notice I also have a blank slot there. So let's go into how to do the glitch correctly because you can clearly see something was going on there. So the first step is to fill the first 5 slots of your inventory with junk, and then fill the last 4 slots of your inventory with legendary items. Very simple. And what you're going to notice here is I won't have my items, jumbled around in here, but what you'll notice is it also won't tell me to manage my inventory, which you may notice if you put junk items in your inventory. If you switch to an operator with a smaller ruck, it's actually going to tell you, hey, you need to take those items out, but it didn't this time. It actually forced it into my acquisition stash. Alright, so just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and show you my acquisition stash is currently at 35 out of 10, right? So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this operator and then switch back. And what you're going to notice is that item is not forced to my acquisition. Okay, what's going on? So obviously you're going to need to play around with this. Like I said, this is still being researched. So you can see I put in a legendary weapon. It did get swapped over. Now I want you guys to know, again, the sigil is the item to use. Apparently the sigil works every single time. I happen to not have one in my acquisition stash. I don't want to go and get one, so I'm just informing you guys. So please let me know in the comments section below if you are able to get this to work fully and all 4 items with the sigil, and I will update the video in the future. But if you guys appreciate this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more. I'll catch you guys next time.